It's time to stop making excuses. For so long, I thought that I needed the perfect background. I needed the perfect camera. I needed the teleprompter. I needed a studio. I needed to buy all this furniture. I need to build this backdrop. I needed to manufacture this presence that really had no meaning if I wasn't showing up. And so, what did I decide to do? I decided that with my plain white background in my parents' house, because I'm here for a program this weekend, and I need them to watch my daughter so that I can go out and actually learn and apply the things that I need to teach my students what they need to know to become the best women that they can possibly be. That is why I am launching my YouTube channel today. And I'm not saying launching as in I haven't started, I have, but I've been inconsistent. I have been questioning if I am polished enough, if my hair is done, right? If my nails aren't cracking enough for me to show up online. And the truth is that I am robbing you guys. In fact, I am robbing God. I'm not being a good steward of what God has given me. I'm not being obedient with what He has called me to do. I am not following through on my convictions when I continue to wait for the perfect moment to act. And so I am riffing this YouTube video because I think that somebody needs to hear this. There's so many women right now, women like you who's likely watching this, because hopefully if I created a thumbnail that's nice enough or a title that's good enough that you clicked on this video and you stayed through the end, because what you're gonna see here is going to plant a seed and allow you to start asking different questions. And this is what I want you to start thinking about. You've probably been taught some conventional things about money, right? You've been taught some conventional things about your finances and about wealth. If you're a woman who was raised in a traditional household, you were probably taught that you need to wait for your husband. You need to wait for men to make that decision that you know deep down in your heart that you want to make, that you need to wait for somebody else's permission. You've probably spent a lot of your life waiting for somebody to tell you that it's okay, waiting for somebody to tell you that, hey, you should take that risk, or it's going to pay off, or this thing is going to work exactly how you imagine in your brain. I promise you that day is probably never going to come. And I don't mean this in a pessimistic sort of way. I mean this in such a way that that conviction to act must come from you, your understanding of your purpose and vision. You have to be the one to take the action regardless of your external circumstances, what somebody said, how you were programmed to think growing up, or what your culture deems to be okay and deems to be the norm. The other thing I want you to start thinking about is if something happened to your job today, think about another COVID. Would you be prepared to do what you actually know is the right thing to do? If you knew that the right thing to do was to take a season to spend more time with your family because your kids are growing up so quickly, would you be able to make that decision? If you knew deep down that there's nothing wrong with you, that you don't need to take this medication, take the shot, would you listen to that intuition, which is really the Holy Spirit telling you the truth? Or would you say, I need to clock it, I need to work, I need to pay my bills. So I'm going to disobey God and I'm going to do what is safe so that my family can survive or that I can have what I need for day to day. A lot of the things that we as women encounter, it is because we have not built the financial capacity to act on what we know to be true. We have not developed the financial capacity to follow the path that we know that we are supposed to take. We have not developed the financial capacity to move from earning to assets that allow us to disconnect our time from our ability to make an income. We have not been taught how to move from preservation and accumulation to multiplication and value creation. Those two things are very different. It is very different to be someone who earns, who is employed, which most of us, if you went through the educational school system in this country, that's how you were bred. That is how you are wired to think. How do I play it safe in life so that I can be comfortable and I can be just enough? But you know deep down that you are falling below your capacity. Think about it like a jar. This is my water bottle, and I wish it was empty so that you could see. I would say that my water bottle is about this full right now, okay? And if you know that God has created you to be this tall, this wide, this color, right? This is your capacity. And you are this full right now. Your spirit knows it. And it's the reason why you're not at ease, you feel tension every day, you actually carry it physiologically in your body. Your body knows the truth. Your body knows that you are not living up to your potential. You're not maximizing your potential. And you know that one of the biggest barriers for you to do this is your finances. Do you even know where you are currently today with your finances? Do you know what you need to survive? Do you know what you need to walk away from your job? Some of us don't want to walk away, right? Some of us, we love our job. So maybe that's not the right question. Do you know what you need for if, God forbid, something happened to you today and you could not work, you could still sustain your lifestyle and the people in your life would not miss a beat? Do you know what that number is? If you don't know what that number is, if you have thought about these questions, you don't have the answers, I want you to click the link below. I have created a program called The Woman Who Multiplies that is going to help you take these thoughts that you've had for a long time and create an actionable, tangible plan for wealth creation that allows you to disconnect your time from your ability to earn, to disconnect your time from being able to make an income that honors your faith, honors your family, it honors your peace and your well-being and your purpose and calling. Because the truth is that you don't want to compromise those things. And I wouldn't dare you to desire a life where you have to compromise, because you can live the life that you desire. You can live a meaningful life of abundance, of opulence, in fact, of luxury, of excellence, of time where you get to watch your kids grow, where you get to do the things that you love, where you get to pour into people, you get to give to people in the way that you really want to give. That life is waiting for you, and it's just moments away. Click the link below and get started. I wound myself up so much, I even forgot to plug in my microphone, and I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Dora Kimberly Akachukwu. I am a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a real estate investor. I have multiple investment properties. I have a multiple six-figure investment portfolio. I've been working in corporate for the last 5 years as a product manager in tech. My background is in electrical engineering. I have a product-based business that I was able to scale to 5 figures in 6 months. And I have taught over 200 people how to organize their finances so they can build the life that they actually want to lead. And I am on a mission to reach as many women who know that they are being called to more, but they do not have the financial capacity to do so. I'm here to reach as many women like that so that they can have the tools to do exactly what God is calling them to do. So that finances is not the reason why you say maybe or not yet when God is calling you to go.